this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Takes the handoff. It's Young. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Carr. Bringing pressure. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. They bring the punter onto the field now. With the return, it's Carr. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The offense starts with excellent field position. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down after that previous play. looking downfield. It's Wade. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, looking to set up a screen pass here, and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful, because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
This one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Miami. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Can he get there on the ground?
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Ball handed off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Miami offense back out of the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the 1st period. So here we go. 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. On the ground, it's Young. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense retakes the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Makes it 2nd and medium. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short in the +27. Gets the first and still running. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And the Canes will try to keep this drive moving. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PHC is good, and they go out 17-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Proctor. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The shotgun running play call. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. Man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking to scramble. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incompletion makes it second down. On the run, it's Young. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Miami offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Breaking tackles. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. As the first down is still going. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looking downfield, it's Wade trying to extend the play. It's caught downfield. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Got the first down, now looking for more. Ball's still out of bounds, close to the end zone. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time. They don't make it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. But they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Only 11 seconds in the first half as they'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Wade. He's escaping the pocket now. Looking to scramble. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
There's the handoff. And the defense able to hold it there to a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Wade. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Looking for some space. It's Young. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. It's Proctor. Then he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Irish. And the comeback is on.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really...
And look at this. It's a fake. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get there?
What a bold call here by this head coach. I thought they might get it. It was a pretty good throw, but a nice job by the return team keeping him short the first down.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they've come all the way back to tie it. What a turnaround here. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Suddenly, they are behind. They've been shut down in this third quarter here. They got to find that spark again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Looking to pass. It's Wade. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. It's Wade. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it on the move. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? trying to find room. It's Young. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So here we go now, third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. Running past the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but
got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Canes. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT is important to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Carr. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Canes will have to kick it away on presumably to punt, but he did complete the pass on the fake early. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll run it to the right side. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Chris, what a great job. What a celebration by this offense. They worked so hard to get it close enough. They punch it in behind that offensive line, and now they've got the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to pass here. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Miami. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. makes his way on the field, ready to start the drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Trying to find some room. It's Young. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the defense blows up and stuffs him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Across the 45 now. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a shotgun run call. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. The shotgun handoff here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys